Hello, YouTube community. Welcome back to RobScure Music. Today's video is all about Elton John. Today, March 25th, 2026, is his 79th birthday. 79 years old. Born Reginald Kenneth Dwight, now known as Elton Hercules John. And what a fantastic career Elton John has had and continues to have. So, as my second favorite artist ever after the Beatles, I wanted to wish him a very happy birthday. So I thought what I would do is show some of my Elton John items. Now, I'm not going to show the studio albums you're all familiar with. I'm not going to show live albums. I wanted to show some of the lesser known or lesser shown items. Less discussed, maybe. So I've got a combination of different things here, but let's get right into it. So we'll start off with this album, which is called Elton John, Chartbusters Go Pop. These are the legendary covers that he did in 69 and 70 when he was a studio musician. This is prior to him becoming very famous. I'll show you the track listing. And I actually did a video about this, so you can check out that video and see him or hear him performing these songs. So he does In the Summertime, Spirit in the Sky, yes, the Norman Greenbaum song, Travelin' Band, Up Around the Bend, a little CCR, Come and Get It, Badfinger, a Paul McCartney penned song sung by Elton John. So he didn't just do John Lennon songs. He did a Paul McCartney song as well. Love of the Common People, It's All in the Game, Yellow River, he does a great job on that. He does Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours, Stevie Wonder. And this particular record is on gold vinyl. So check that out. It's got lots of swirls and whatnot in here. Pretty cool. So I have this on vinyl and actually on CD. As a matter of fact, I have like 2 copies on CD. Because why not? Then I'm going to show some of his singles, 12-inch singles. This is Bite Your Lip, Get Up and Dance from his Blue Moves album, 1976. And it's backed with Chicago by Kiki D. Next, we have from Victim of Love, a 1979 awful album, in my opinion. We've got Johnny B. Good, Chuck Berry song. And from 1981, The Fox, a really decent album, Nobody Wins. And side 2 is Nobody Wins, the French version. So if you want to hear Elton singing in French, there you go. Here's a very popular song. This is from his Too Low for Zero album in 1983. I'm Still Standing. Aside to Lord Chocolate Ice. Earn While You Learn. Elton's calling himself Lord Chocolate Ice for whatever reason. Got another one from Too Low for Zero. This is Cold as Christmas in the Middle of the Year. And then from the Breaking Hearts album, which followed that one in 1984, Elton John, Passengers. And the B-side, Lonely Boy and Blue Eyes. Again, from the Breaking Hearts album, you've got Who Wears These Shoes? And as it mentions here, it also contains 2 extra unreleased tracks, which are I Heard It Through the Grapevine, yes, the Marvin Gaye song, which he performs live here from Wembley Stadium, and Tortured. So you can only get those here. I don't remember if they're on his box set, but anyway. From his 1985 album, Ice on Fire, one of my favorite Elton John songs, Nikita. I should say one of my favorite 80s songs of Elton John's. And on B-side, we have Nikita and The Man Who Never Died. And the B-side has Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word and I'm Still Standing. Again from Ice on Fire. Wrap Her Up. This is with George Michael, I believe. And then you've got Restless. Continuing with Ice on Fire, Cry to Heaven. And single that was not on any of his albums, Act of War. This is with Millie Jackson. This is a promo copy. Whoops. Yeah, it's a promo copy. It says it right there. And then I almost dropped them all. And then we've got from the Reg Strikes Back album, I Don't Want to Go On With You Like That. And the B-side is just Elton and his piano mix, just for radio. And then finally, from the Red Strikes Back album, A Word in Spanish. And that's it for the playable vinyl. I also have a laser cut vinyl framed that I typically hang on my wall. Sorry for that glare. And now let's show you some books. I've got Me, which is the Elton John sort of self-penned or co-written book about Elton. This is a fantastic read. We've got a heavy book, Elton John, All the Songs, the story behind every track. And I dropped it. Oh well. Got Rocket Man. This is by Chris Roberts. Elton John at 75. Gillian Garr. Farewell Yellow Brick Road Tour. My Memories of Life on Tour. And I did see Elton during that Farewell Yellow Brick Road Tour in MetLife Stadium. Last book. Honestly, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Bernie Taupin. Scattershot. This is his book, which is actually autographed by Bernie. Because let's face it, you can't mention Elton without crediting Bernie for much of their success. And then finally, last thing I'm going to show, so as not to make this way too long, is some information or some things that I actually received as a gift from your friend and mine, Beetle Brad. This is something that came from the Elton John fan club. We've got a letter here from Angela Drake, who's the secretary of the fan club. We've got a nice little picture here of the Elton John band at that time. This is the Rock of the Westies band format. So no Nigel, no Dee, unfortunately. And we've got a picture of Elton John. Got some information about the fan club and his albums. You can get a shirt, poster, and in-concert book. We've got a nice, large poster, and this is the fantastic Elton John band. And the interesting thing here is obviously Bernie's not in the band, but very vital to this group. And now we've got Nigel, Dee, and Davey, as well as Ray Cooper. Ray's looking a little bit mean there. Or, I don't know. I don't think he's gotten enough sleep. But that's pretty cool. And then just show some Elton John records at the bottom there. Those classics from the 70s. And then finally, tour program from Red Strikes Back. And this is really nice to have. I'll just show you a couple of the images in here. And Bernie. And that's it. So once again, happy birthday, Elton. Thank you all for watching. Stay well. And remember, if the music strikes a chord, let it play.